Hey guys, in this video I want to share with you how I clean an EPSON printhead. This is an EPSON WorkForce WF-2860 printer, and I'm going to go over how I clean a printhead when it's installed in the printer, and also if we remove the printhead, how to clean that. Don't forget to like this video, and let's get started. So what you want to do when cleaning a printhead inside the printer, you want to have this carrier not be locked on the right side. It'll be impossible to do so and impossible to do the cleaning if it's locked on the right side. So what you may want to do is just go ahead and go to your settings on the screen and just do a cartridge replacement process. And when the cartridges arrive here, you would just unplug the printer and then remove all the cartridges, and then you're going to have a free moving carrier. So just any way you can unlock it. If you already don't have cartridges or your printer is having an issue and you just want to unlock this, you can also do it when the printer just turns on. It's still going to unlock for a little bit and then you can unplug it, and that's probably less safe, but I haven't had a problem with that. And then you just, after you unplug it, just press the power button just to discharge any electricity in the printer. So what we're going to need for our cleaning is some chemical that I use, and you don't have to use the chemicals, or you may try just simple window cleaner for that. I use this LA's Totally Awesome cleaner. Mix it about 50-50 with hot water to make a warm solution. That helps a lot too, just to have it warm rather than cold. Then you're going to need any slip tip syringe. So this is 10 milliliters. If you have 5 or a little bigger, that's fine. This works perfect for me. So just a tip like this here. And then this is just part of a air hose for aquariums, and they're sold in lengths of like maybe 10 feet, maybe 6 feet. You just need a little bit, about 1 inch. So this is 1 inch of tubing right here. That's enough to get here on the slip tip, and it's going to be very snug and nice. And then you want to just make sure you cut it very straight and put it on here, and now you have a syringe that you can use for cleaning the EPSON printhead, because they have a little bit longer nozzles. There's also kits out there that are sold. They're going to have syringes, they're going to have attachments, and those are very nice too if you don't want to go through the trouble of buying this stuff yourself. That's very good if you have stuff laying around and you can use them. So like I said, this is for the aquarium air hose. LA's Totally Awesome is only about $1.50. So you can just I'll put about 50-50 with hot water, like I said. So now we have our solution, and then we definitely need paper towels. So paper towels, not napkins, because paper towels, they don't break away as easy as the napkins. So what I've done is I folded it once. I'm going to fold it once again, and I'm going to make it to about 1 inch length for this printer. So kind of like that. So folded it once, twice, and then this piece I'll just kind of fold it into 3 to give it about 1 inch width. And also another thing is, when you buy a kit, they're going to have some, not always, but sometimes they're going to have some sort of sponges in there, and they're pretty much very similar to you making a paper towel. So what we're going to do now is, since our carrier is moving back and forth freely, we're just going to go ahead and put this right under the nozzles. Okay, and the nozzles are going to be right below these ports right here. The 4 ports sticking out on top. That's what we're going to use to clean some printheads. So you can make this wider if you want, but just make sure it stays in here. So this is an area where you would want to put it, so you can't really make it much wider. So, and when you slide the carrier over, just hold this down and just slowly push it over. There we go. So if your printhead nozzles are very clogged, you may want to just put the cleaning solution on the napkin or on the paper towel, like right here, and just let it stay there and dissolve for a little bit. But and that can be a couple hours, that can be a few minutes you want to try. But in order to see if your nozzles are really clogged, you may want to you're gonna put this syringe with this extra space here, and very important that this is very straight on this edge, so you have a tighter seal. And you're just gonna put a little bit of pressure, make sure that seal is closed, and then try to prime some cleaning solution in there. I'm slowly doing that, and it seems like this nozzle is taking it, so there is it is going through. And do a few. And you don't really want to flood the area, because that'll kind of just start dripping everywhere. But for example, just to start, fill one syringe and do quarter by quarter. For example, like maybe 1 milliliter or 2 milliliters at a time, just to prime some solution in there and get the cleaning started. And I do feel that my ink nozzles here in the printer are clogged, so we put some in there. Let's see what we have on our napkin. You can see that some colors went through. The cyan, magenta are there. Let me try the black one. So the black is on the very left, and it seems like it's pretty clogged. Yep. So what I am gonna do is just let it sit on there for about an hour or two, and then I'm gonna try to clean that again. So that's pretty much how I clean the print head when it's inside the printer. You can just play with it, let it soak, then replace. I sometimes replace about 5, 6, up to 10 of these, just to get it working. And then why I also do it is I don't want too much liquid to be on, in here. I mean, this area will still get wet, but still, that'll give me the opportunity to just avoid that if I change the paper towels or the pads that I use in there. So just do that, let it sit, let it clean, and then after it's all done, you can just go ahead and remove any excess water or solution in there. Make sure these are dry, and then you can just put paper towel in there and just kind of like let it soak up. And it's not a huge concern if this is wet. You just want to get rid of any liquid. This is supposed to be very dry when you're putting in cartridges, okay? Okay, so this is the print head that we removed from this same similar model, 2860, and this is the print head for WF-2860. If you want to see the video how we remove it, I'll post it in the description below. So this is basically what's happening. When you put down this pad or paper towel inside your printer, you're sliding the carrier over and it sits like this. So basically upside down, this is how it is, and then you're just putting this paper towel under it like that and just letting it work on this nozzle right here. So this stripe right here, that's where all the 4 colors come out. And they make all the colors that you need on your prints. And it's a very tiny area, so that's why it takes sometimes a long time for it to just dissolve. Sometimes you just leave it for a couple hours, then come back and put another one for a couple hours. And what we're doing is basically pushing solution through here. And I'm going to get another container so I can show you how that's coming out. Alright, so I'll start with the black color on the very left. You can see it's oozing in there. There we go, that's how the color comes out. And then you can see this is a very healthy nozzle. Now it's clear because the water is coming out. So that's the result you want. Then we can go to a different color. Let's try the next one over, which is cyan. I'm going to put it in here. There we go. And each of the colors, they're going to be more narrow. So the black on this 2860 printhead, the black nozzle is the whole length of it. Now cyan is going to be here, then the next one is magenta, is going to be about here, and then over here is where the yellow printhead, and they're going to be a third of the black, a third of this whole strip right here. So we have cyan, and that's not always the case on all the EPSON cartridges sometimes, but it's going to be a bigger black area right here, or the nozzle area, or you're going to have 4 of these strips, and they're going to be the full length. All 4 colors are going to be the full length of this printhead that will come out. Okay, let's see our yellow color. How that's doing. So this looks like a very healthy, oops. There we go. Looks like a healthy printhead. But that's what yours should look like after you clean it, let it soak. And I do definitely recommend just trying to clean it while it's in the printer, because taking it out is not very easy. And so we have these 4 colors. And I'm going to put the magenta with the, just put it with the yellow. There we go. Very nice. Comes out clear, and this printhead is in very good health. So this is the printhead that we pulled out from the printer, 2860 printer, in the video link below. So it basically shows you how to remove it, how to it doesn't show you how to put it back, but it's pretty much just go back in reverse with how you removed it. So that's pretty much how I clean my printheads. And if the printhead is also out, I do let it soak in some solution. So I would put about I'd say a 1/4 inch of solution for this, so it covers the whole nozzle area here. And I just put it in the solution and let it clean. Kind of, well, there's too much here, but I would just kind of put it in the solution there, let it sit, and sometimes overnight, and that helps too. Okay, so after you've done cleaning it and you're satisfied with how like clear water is just coming through the nozzles, or you're satisfied with what you see there, that you when you're just cleaning inside the printer, when the paper towel is not taking any more color in, it's just clear there. So that's when you want to just go ahead and prime some air through the nozzles, and then also let it sit on a dry paper towel just to soak out, take out any air bubbles there. So when you put the new cartridges in, they're not going to have air bubbles in the printhead. So that's how I clean the printhead. I hope this was helpful for you. Please leave your comments, your questions, and I'll try to answer the best I can. In any case, I really appreciate you being here and watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and have a great day.